Welcome on guys back, my name is Senki from Digislots, and today we're talking about an EX set tier list. Yes, it's a time for another tier list. We're getting another set and for you to prepare maybe later on month to play, or which day or which deck to know what deck is broken and what is not. I play a lot of X sets, so I have a lot of experience but with cards and with decks, so letting you know what I'm thinking about the set. And when you like this, right, left, hit out the thumbs up button and subscribe to get to the 700 subscribers. Oof, a huge number of subscribers. Then we're making an X set giveaway with some X set packs I have here for you. Just from a fresh new display, back right to you, and then you can win it. So let us know all of your friends and enjoy your holidays, guys. Let us go with the tier list. Okay, tier list time. We didn't have this so much in a while, so whew, nice to be here as well again. So we started with D-Brigade. D-Brigade is a rookie rush deck, so it depends on how fast it is. Ultimate Flare can hit it. It has a good matchup versus other decks like Bond of Friendship, like 2CC and other decks. I think this deck is really strong and depends on, I will put it in tier 1.5 because in the X set you don't have so much support for the deck, like it depends on the same strategy as before. You have maybe some of Analog Boy you can play, but Analog Youth you want to play in all decks, but you didn't have the space, or like can get much advantage of it. So that's the reason why I put it in tier 1.5. Lilithmon. Lilithmon Loop is such a strong deck. To have win rate, to have Analog Youth, to have the Lady Devimon from the X set as well, it's really broken. It has a lot of broken combo turbo cards. You can play it with Titamon, you can play it with Mastermind, you can play with other things as strategies. This deck, as Lilithmon as itself, it's really strong. The level 7s are strong as well. So we'll put it in the tier 1 for now. Mastermind yellow, Mastermind purple has a lot of place options as well. You got a lot of cards in the exit that helps you to play around. You have the Wizardmon, you can memory, it's like really bonkers and really good. So depends on the strategy you have right now. I will put it as 1.5 as well. I think it is stronger than D-Brigade, but D-Brigade can rush you. But I think Mastermind is stronger and faster and have blockers, has more round to build up around the D-Brigade deck. So I will definitely put it in 1.5. AncientTroymon, the horse, the troll horse. I think the horse is not so bad as you think it should be, because Bond of Friendship and Imperialdramon are way to go. Jasmine as well, but Jasmine can restand and can swing again, so I think this deck is really good. I think this deck, you can put it up into Rogue and can say it can depend on things, but I will recognize that Mastermind is a swarm deck in Deep Brigade as well, so if you evolve into something and have Nidhoggmon for yourself as well in the deck, I think AncientTroymon is a really good deck, and I hope that guys like playing it. We have one green legend here, and I hope he do something with the horse. Now we're coming to Alphamon. Alphamon is a deck, depends on strategies, you can play it really good or really bad. So it's like you need to have the mechanic to guard it, and we got a lot of Cyborg support and Atemon support in the X set, so you don't get so much Royal Knight support for the deck. Maybe on the X set 9, or not the X sets, on the normal set 9 you get support there. I think Alphamon itself as a deck with Craniamon itself, it's okay, but I will say for right now with Sugagon Punch and other things, I will put it in the Rogue. I would not put it in tier 2 because we don't see a lot of Alphamon yet, and maybe sometimes he come back. Beelzemon, 3 Musketeers. Okay, 3 Musketeers is really good because you have a lot of mill options. You got a little bit of support in the X set as well. Not so strong support, but it is okay support. You have a lot of good matchups because you can clear a lot of good things in the meta right now, so you don't depend on draw luck or something else. You mill yourself to death, so, and it's not so strong. Lilithmon Loop is a little bit stronger, and you can clear up the horse multiple times, so it's really stronger than all tier 1.5 decks. So it's definitely going to tier 1, but it's like less than Lilith Loop. Bond of Bravery, like getting the new Agumon and Analog Boy as well. You can maybe play Beelzemon to draw more cards, but I guess you want to depend on Agumon because it's an Agumon based deck. The Agumon is okay, and Analog Youth helps you to like cycle further into your deck. I guess it's the tier 1 deck as well, but not so strong as the Lilithloop or 3 Musketeers, so I will put it at the weakest for right now, tier 1 deck. Bond of Friendship. Bond of Friendship deck I played the most of the time. This deck is really strong. You can play this deck with like Hexablaumon and then put it over it. You can Azulongmon play it. You have a lot of options playing hybrid buff if you want to be. You can play main deck buff with core Dramons. You can play like Redo Pepsi, like the red just dedicate plan option. I think this card or this deck is really good. I will put it right now with the Agumon, with the Analog Youth, with the Ice Ball we're getting. Right now I will put this deck as 0.5 because you have this deck right now wins so much things. Depends on regionals and other things like who is won here in Europe. Depends on America, like Dan Wang did a lot of good jobs with like this Bond of everything. But depends on the metas. They are not so evolved like here because we had it multiple times. So I think with the support, this deck is 0.5 contender. We can say it's like this. Other matchups will say it's like Lilithloop is better than this. I can understand it, but I think both is right now. Lilithmon can promote up as 0.5 as well, but I didn't saw so much play with it and I didn't play so much with Lilithloop, so I will put it as the best tier point at tier 1 contender as well. Diaboromon. Diaboromon is such a meme deck, such a meme card like Eosmon, and I think this deck got really good support. You have a lot of new Diaboromon cards into, you have a lot of cool new mechanics like decoy and have new tamers and have a white Diaboromon that can protect and other things that you can't like Gaia Force the Diaboromon anymore away and then say okay it's gone because it has so much protection. I think for my personal opinion Diaboromon is not a bad deck because like not much player plays this deck, but I think it had a lot of potential to coming up on the ladder. I will now put it on the best 1.5 deck. I think it can promote up into the tier 1, but then you have a lot of like a faster deck than you, a deck that can destroy you, and a deck that can destroy your tokens to get advantage to check multiple times. So right now, Diaboromon fittest place to 1.5. Sword. So it is like Sword is for me that you know the 2cc right now. 2cc have a lot of problems because you will see right now we have one deck that can depends on red. 2 decks depends on red. Jasmine depends on red. You can play Titan Dr. Pepper as well as red. So you had a lot of problems with 2cc. Diaboromon swarms so hard that you have multiple problems with Diaboromon as well, like the Commandramon deck. So I will definitely put 2cc over the AncientTroymon. So that is stronger than these 3 decks because you don't have like the DK plan or something, and depends on your security. But I think Diaboromon is stronger right now because you have so much multiple support that you're getting. It's so strong. Eosmon. I will upload a video from Exit as well. I hope you guys will then spam it to 1000 views as well as the other one. Thank you for the good and well support. Eosmon is such a strong deck. You can variety now with win rate and a look boy and other things. I will say it's like not so strong that you can compare it to tier 1. But I think it is stronger than every 1.5 deck as well. Eosmon is a troll deck. I know you can put it rogue, but for me, I will think that some Eosmon player will guard it and will make it with the deck. And I will put Eosmon to tier 1 because you have so much variety with the deck. You can play in multiple colors, multiple ways, and you got a god support that you don't like. Eosmon costs 5 and with win rate costs only 1, and then you can swing and make multiple checks. I guess with AncientTroymon in this deck, like the green version, then you have more outs for the 0.5 deck, for the Lilithmon loop deck that swarms your board, and you have better matchup. Maybe it depends on the stat you can come up. Okay, Metal Atamon with D-Brigade into. I think this deck is better than the normal D-Brigade because it's a lot of faster, a little more mobility and such more good effects than the normal D-Brigade. I think it is faster than every 1.5 deck and it's stronger than our 1.5 deck. It is a meme deck, I know. But I will definitely not say it's tier 1 considered because tier 1 is like too strong for it right now. I think it will top because this deck like season like from coming from nobody and nobody in the house play what this deck can do, and then this deck pops off. So I will put it in 1.5, and maybe on depends on later when the military evolves. Maybe it depends his spot on the tier 1. Gallantmon, so big black blockers, that for me. Okay, big black blocker I think is a really good deck as well, but you have problems versus Lilithmon, Musketeer, Bravery, Eosmon, because it do have reduction spells. Of course you can win versus Boff and Lilithmon, but when the Boff player is faster than you, then you lose. So I would definitely put it as 1.5 as well. Not much to say, but I think it is a really good deck. Imperialdramon. I tested a lot of Imperialdramon, and I posted a video as well. Imperialdramon is really good. It wins versus a lot of matchups. I won versus Bond of Bravery, Eosmon, 3 Musketeer as well, so having this all decks away. But the problem is here, you have an Evo deck and you depends on the ratio you're playing. You got a lot of good support, and we will see with the new starter decks like bump it up to tier 1. I think it is tier 1 now as well, but I will say the other control decks like Eosmon, like Bravery and other things are stronger. I will put it over Eosmon and over Bravery, because I think when you know to play how to play versus Bravery, then you win easily the matchup. So I will put it as the 4th best play right now. Jesmon, definitely tier 1, definitely near Lilithmon, maybe over Lilithmon. Jesmon, like getting Beelzemon only as support, you have to draw more, but in the next set it's popping off with the awakening forms and like getting so good support. This deck will see play BT8, it's so consistent. I will definitely put it as third place right now. Boff has a really good matchup versus it, so I can put it as 0.5, because I did a lot of Jesmon, like in the last 2 tournaments I played 7 Jesmons and only lose 9th, win 7 times and lose 2 times, so 9 times I play versus this deck. So you see Boff has a lot of good matchups. Machinedramon is like cyborg support, draw, discard, hardplay this boy, and have a lot of effects. The problem is Boff destroys you like Lilithmon also, and Jesmon, because it can attack your Machinedramon, but not Bravery can destroy it. Eosmon can delete it, and Imperialdramon, I played versus it. We played 7 matches and I won 5 times, and my Imperialdramon list is not as bad as it can be. So I guess this deck is sadly 1.5 contender for the time I see the play. Maybe a top and someone evolve a really good deck list and say, okay, I have the nuts here, and then coming up really good, then this deck depends or have the evolvement to go to tier 1. Ancient Boff. Ancient Boff is a really fast deck as well. I can definitely see this deck in tier 1 contender as well. You have Analog Youth right now, Ice Wall, all blue decks having Ice Wall are really good. I think this deck is really strong and really fast, faster than all of that, and have a lot of pressure with Boff as well. Titamon is a really good deck as well. Analog Youth, Lady Digimon, you have right now, and other cards getting win rate, getting support for this deck. You can play with Red and have a best match up over Eosmon, over other decks. I will put Titamon over Eosmon, but behind Bravery, because I don't know right now how the matchup depends on this. It is better than Imperial 100%. Maybe you can put Titamon as well as here. I think Titamon is really strong and good deck. It's a really nice generic card, because now support, and it all depends on the 4 you have. You can play multiple mats to cycle more, to can play the win rate, because you don't have the card requirements, so it's really good. To the last deck we are getting is Veemon Jamming. Jamming is really good. Rookie Rush is also really good. It got a lot of support with the Ice Wall, and so much rookies in the set you don't get, so only colors Ice Wall. This deck is fast, but not fast enough. I think Rookie Rush, I will put it in tier 1 for myself, but to be honest, it's sadly big black blocker. You have a Rush ATM on deck that, like, it's not strong enough to kill you, but you are better than that. So I would definitely say we can do it like this. Then we have the perfect ratio to do this. And this is my tier list I have for you for the EX set that comes out for you later on, but we have it right now. thank you guys for watching. As always, support my channel, subscribe and like, and don't forget, here down below we have here this little graphic thing. 76% of you are not subscribed. Subscribe for more awesome content, guys. I really appreciate it. And for the winners from the giveaway, we have yeahconbobby right here. You won. Can I get it on my screen right now? You won. I can't. Okay. yeahconbobby, I will put it down below as well. You won the 3 cards with the comment new Beelzemon is the best. I think the new Beelzemon is the best as well. And XDigimon won with and I like this video from the last binder update for the starter deck. So I hope you enjoyed. Just write me down in the comments or Discord, link me down. I have my Discord as well. My Instagram, I make a new site on, you can follow as well down below, so you can easily follow and do the stuff. Write me down your post address and I send this stuff to you. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you stay healthy in the Christmas day. Have a nice weekend. Have a nice day. Your Zenki.